Hi, my name is Ken Gold, Technical Sales Manager here at Cavallo. I'm going to be running you through a quick look at the integration we have with Square for credit card processing within SalesPad. So Square ensures that the point of entry, the storage, and the transmission of the credit card data is secure at all points in the process. The integration allows for card-present transactions. Those customers who have the card and want to use it in a physical terminal via a device called the Square terminal. We can take a look at that in a moment. Or with card not present transactions, you can easily enter the card information directly into SalesPad without having to jump between multiple screens. So what does this look like in action? It appears in a couple different places. First of all, I'm on the customer card. I've got a customer here, Ashley, and in this tab here for the Square wallet, I can see that I have a stored card for Ashley. It's a Visa with an expiration date of November of 23. It's her default card on file with us. So I can use this one on a transaction. I can also maintain the card, add new or delete cards that we have on file for Ashley. A Square transaction log on Ashley's customer card as well. So for the date range that I'm looking at, I can see that there's been one transaction on this sales document number for $53, and the transaction ID is all recorded in this entry here. So you can easily see what you've charged to Ashley over that time period that you're looking at. Now, say Ashley comes in and is looking to process a new order with you. I've got one teed up here where there's a couple items listed on here totaling about $1,800. Now Ashley's going to come and be ready to pay, or perhaps we're doing this over the phone, and we can initiate the payment plugin. I clicked into it manually. Of course, that could be workflow driven to trigger this as well. Now at this point, I can do an authorization to Ashley's card. So maybe I'm just pre-authing it for now. When we actually go ahead and ship this, we'll create the charge. I'm going to go directly into creating the charge right off the bat though. I've got the option to either use her stored card where the card is ending in 1111, or creating a new stored card. I'll have the option to save that or just use it as a one-time entry. I'll go ahead and use that stored card, and I'll hit new charge. Yes, I'd like to charge that Visa ending 1111. And it's going to reach out to Ashley's bank, get the approval, the denial, whatever the response is from the bank, and give you a prompt of what happened there. It was successful in this case, which is going to write back the transaction ID into the window here, and I can extend out this little processing log on the right hand side as well, showing that the charge was successful. If you do other transactions around this, like credits or voids, or if there's an authorization and then later a charge, you would see that full log of the events that have happened in sequence. At the moment, the amount remaining is reduced to 0. I can go ahead and close the payment plugin. It's recorded to the document, and we can go ahead and complete this order. Now, in a different environment where maybe you have the customer face-to-face, there are some options for physical card reader as well. I can show a quick example of what that would look like. We have a connection with this device from Square called the Square terminal. This allows you to have those card-present transactions, and it's got a couple great features for it as well to really give a great customer experience. So you can see that device. It's a wireless device, and it's got the options to insert the card for a chip reader. As I scroll through, you'll see a couple other ways to pay as well. It's got tap to pay capability, the NFC functionality like Apple Pay or Google Pay, and good old magstripe too if you have just a magstripe card as well. So there's a couple ways in which you can get payments accurately and most importantly securely into SalesPad, be able to get the authorizations and charges processed on the orders. I showed it manually happening. There's some workflow plugins that will go along with that as well. Say you take the authorization early in the process, but then you want to trigger the charge via workflow at a later point, like once the order is shipped. Well, you can do that with workflow as well. That's a quick run through of our Square integration. It's been really easy to set up. It's really easy to use. I hope you take advantage of it and process credit cards directly within SalesPad as well. Thank you.